okay, here's my fist is or a rock is like your baseline or your comfortable place. Okay. That's where you fit in the world. Then as you start to build your business and you start to try and change and move your leadership, your finances, your people management, everything forward. I heard in a book a really good analogy by Sam Mew about an elastic band. And I really related to it for this scenario is, say you got an elastic band around that rock, okay? And whether that's your friend group, whatever label we put on it, okay? That's your rock is where you're at. As you push hard, that elastic band stretches, okay? And it gets harder and harder and harder until it almost can't stretch anymore, okay? And at that point is when that rock starts to move slowly towards your goals. And usually at that point, you run out of energy, motivation, you lose alignment with your goals, you go out on the piss with mates, and that elastic band pulls you back. But as long as you pushed hard enough, strong enough, and long enough, you moved that rock, which is your baseline, okay? So yes, you spring back with the rubber band. You either spring back to where you're comfortable. Sometimes if you have a big deep dive and get on the drugs or do all sorts of sabotaging shit, you'll go back past the rock. But generally speaking, you don't move it backwards, okay? That rock's moved. You get your shit together. You go again. Stretch, 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 and you give up too soon this time. You didn't move the rock at all. Okay? Go again. Stretch, move the rock a little bit. Okay? And what you need to do is over a 5 to 10 year period is the more time you push yourself and stretch, the more that rock moves. Okay? So your baseline continually steps up. But if you're not consistent and you're up and down, you may feel like you're doing the work, but essentially you haven't moved anywhere. Okay, so if you've watched this video and it resonates, really think about your journey, where you're at the moment, and how you're going to move that baseline to where you want to go throughout 2026.